Hey, what's going on guys? Thank you for clicking on the video. In this video, I'm going to be doing pretty much an amazing money guide for new players. Obviously, this week is a new players week for Red Dead Online. Everything is pretty much on double, and you're going to make some crazy money. New players, obviously, you may not have the best of moonshine. You may have weak moonshine, average moonshine. But obviously it's on double money, so you're still going to benefit this week, guys. And the only way to get to strong moonshine, to be able to sell it for the maximum profit, you just have to keep doing your moonshine, keep selling, and you're going to rank up your moonshine roll, and then eventually you'll be able to sell strong moonshine. And you also need to upgrade certain equipment as well. So yeah, let's get it. So I've just flavored my moonshine. Berry cobbler is probably the one you want to go for. Now, when you get to certain ranks in the moonshine, I can't remember, it's been a few years since I did it, but once you get to a certain rank, you want to go to business upgrades, and this is where you can maximize your moonshine business. And when you have these two upgrades, you will then be able to sell strong moonshine. Obviously, when you sell strong moonshine, you're making the maximum money out of the moonshine roll. And once you're there forever. You can forever sell strong moonshine for every 48 minutes. Now, guys, right now, you can make almost $500 every 48 minutes through your moonshine. As you see there, almost $500. And yeah, that's every 48 minutes. But we are going to combine this with other things because there's so much on offer, on bonus. So a little tip: when you are selling moonshine, and just, it doesn't happen to me now, but if you go to the revenue men and they're like, stop, and then they get their guns out and they start shooting you, the way to avoid your wagon taking damage and you losing profit is to simply get off of your wagon and run away from your wagon. That way they're not targeting the wagon, they're just targeting you. That is just a little tip for you new players. We know we've got new players this week joining Red Dead Online. We do every week. The numbers are going up for new players. So that is a little tip for the moonshine roll. Again, moonshine roll, if you're looking for ingredients, obviously, you need ingredients to make the moonshine. I'm going to leave a link in the description for a map, and it will show you it's just going to show you all of the ingredients around the map, so you can go herb picking. And some things you can buy from the shop, like berry cobbler, you need peach and canned peaches, but you also need raspberries. And raspberries, you have to collect them on the map. And that map in the description will help you with ingredients for your moonshine. But any questions from you new players, just comment down below. So next up, trader is obviously on double as well. As you can see, I'm only at 45 goods. So again, little tips. I'm going to add in little tips to Red Dead Online videos from now on for new players. This middle section at the trader is obviously operational right now, so it's fully running. But now and again, it will be halted and it will be in red writing. That means your production has stopped for your trader. And at the bottom right, you can either order supplies or start a resupply mission. For you new players, I'd recommend to start a resupply mission. That is going to get the supplies yourself, and it will give you a good amount of materials as well, and it's a little bit quicker for yourselves. Now, when it comes to filling up your trader, I would recommend hunting mainly for like bisons, deers in this area, and just a little bit above Emerald Station as well. But I more or less go for deers and bisons to fill up my trader. And there are many great areas to hunt, really. Also, here is a stable. This is where you can get a hunting wagon, guys, for you new players. You're looking for a hunting wagon. It is rank required, but again, keep ranking up your trader role. You will have access to everything that the trader role has to offer eventually, but you will eventually want to get a hunting wagon. Hunting wagon, you can just hold up to plenty of materials at once. Saves you going back and forth to your trader to hand in animal carcasses and materials. Roney Oak Ridge, which I was just looking at just then, you can get plenty of cougars and stuff up there. Along this riverbank here, you can get a bunch of deers, pronghorns, mooses. These are the areas I more or less go to if I am hunting for materials. Um, yeah. So if you have the naturalist role, I would recommend new players going for the naturalist role because you unlock these legendary animal missions when you are naturalist role rank 5. Now you want to look out for go for any of these legendary animals, and then when you skin the legendary animal, you're going to hand it into your trader. So having the naturalist role benefits your trader as well. Now the best one to get is this one, legendary golden spirit bear. Now this gives you the most amount of materials from any legendary animal in the game. And when you do the mission, again, I'm going into detail for new players' benefit. You just need to find clues, and a lot of people had this problem starting off with the naturalist role. It doesn't really show you really what to do here. It does at the top left, but it's not there long enough. Just click in your 2 analog sticks, and it will show you a golden trowel. You follow that until until you get to your next objective. Then eventually you will come across the golden spirit bear. As you see here, I don't know how this happened, but I actually rode into this rock, flew off my horse, and for some reason the bears can just not touch me. But there we go, there is the golden spirit bear. That is what we're after, and obviously you want to take out the rest of the bears that are there. And once you're done, obviously Harriet tells you to get a sample. You don't want to do that. You would have to sedate it to get the sample, but we want to skin it because we want the pelt to put into our trader. And once you skin it, the mission will end, and from there you will spawn with the pelt. And from there, guys, you can fast travel, which I just did there. I put the pelt on my horse and then fast travel to my camp, and then you're going to whistle for your horse and you will see the pelt on your horse. There we go. And then you want to simply hand it in to your trader. Now, as you can see, going back to what I said a minute ago, production has stopped because it says halted. So for you new players, I would recommend to start a resupply mission. Go and get it yourself. You'll get XP, you'll get material by doing it. But for me, I'm in a good position, so I don't really need to, so I'll just order it. Now I've ordered supplies, and now I'm going to hand in the spirit bear pelt, and boom, look at the materials, guys, at the top right. That just flew up from red to just a little bit over halfway. Amazing. And now going back to what I just said as well, with the halted, obviously it's halted. When you order supplies, you have to wait around 10 to 15 minutes for them to arrive, but there is a tiny little trick you can do to speed up that process. Once you've ordered supplies and you don't want to wait, press pause, go to online, and simply go to camp again, and that will put you in a new session at your camp, and it actually skips the cooldown. It actually skips past the waiting time for you to get the supplies. So there we go, I've just spawned back in, and boom, we haven't had to wait 15 minutes for the supplies to arrive at our trader table. And there we go, we are operational, so we're fully running. So that will speed up the process on you filling your trader as well. But yeah, that is all there is really to the trader role. There's not too much. Now, if you want to become a moonshiner, you have to be trader rank 5 or more to become a moonshiner, guys. So that's it. That's what you want to do this week, guys. There's more to go, so bear with me. So you just want to go back and forth, keep selling moonshine, keep filling it up, keep filling up your trader, selling it back and forth, and you're going to make so much money this week. Just grind it big time, guys. And obviously there is more on bonus this week as well. So yeah, next up, I mean, any questions about moonshine or trader, comment down below, I will get back to you. But now we're going to move on to bounties. Obviously you need to become a bounty hunter. Every role costs gold, so take advantage of the daily challenges to get your gold up. And as you see, I skipped ahead, guys, and my trader is now full. And this week, you can do a distance delivery for 1,250. Or if you want to do a local delivery, which is a lot faster delivery, you can get 1,000 for selling that. And your friends for helping will get a lot of money as well for just helping. So if you go to, when you become a bounty hunter, guys, when you are on the board, you just press Y or triangle to look at legendary bounties. And the best legendary bounty in the game is Etta Doyle. It's not that hard. It's a challenge, but it's not that hard, and it pays the most. It definitely pays the most. Now, with Etta Doyle legendary bounty mission, there was a little trick. I'll show you it. I'll show you it anyway, just in case it works for you. But for me, it doesn't seem to be working. I'm not sure if it's patched or not. But when you spawn like this, just run straight ahead and run down here. And what will happen is Etta Doyle and her friends will come into the yard, and they'll be looking for you basically, but we're hiding down here, so we're good. So from here, you want to prep yourself, guys. This mission, if you get to 5-star difficulty like I am, it can get a little challenging, but you'll be fine. All you need to do is make sure you have your guns set up to what you want. If you can get hold of Minty Game, Minty Game is just certain ingredients with big game meat. I would definitely have that at the ready. It basically gives you a health gold core, and you pretty much won't die for a good certain amount of time. Also, on top of that, you want to make sure your tonics are ready as well. So if you look on the map, you can just see where Etta Doyle is. That may not be Etta Doyle. There is 4 of them. This is why I think it's patched. You could normally see all 4 right here, and when you stay here for like 10 minutes, it will then actually reveal Etta Doyle, so you know who to exactly go after. But it just wouldn't work for me, so I've gone forward anyway. I will say have bowlers ready, obviously to tackle Etta Doyle a lot quicker, because you don't want to kill her. Obviously, you will get less money for taking her in dead, so you want to keep her alive. Yeah, so that is it. I mean, they scattered by the time I got out there, guys. So they do you know, spread out a little bit. Just go to each one. You'll have a bunch of enemies after you, but obviously Minty big game. As you can see, I've got a gold core for my health, and you will also want to use health tonics as well, just to keep yourself alive. And eventually I made I did find Etta Doyle, and yeah, we're gonna simply take her in. Now this mission can take a little bit of time, but the longer you're in legendary bounties, guys, the more you get paid. So for me personally, you want to be in a legendary bounty for a minimum of 20 minutes. But I like to be in it for about 30 minutes to get maximum payout. And you'll see the maximum payout at the end of this mission. So once you've done the objective, obviously you're going to put Etta Doyle on your horse. Now look out for that at the bottom right of the screen, guys. It says hit Etta Doyle. Well, just do it. Hit Etta Doyle, because if you don't, she will eventually break out and try and run away. And then when you get to where you have to drop Etta Doyle off at the sheriff's office, I would recommend holding her on your shoulder, because there is no way of her escaping. And to really maximize your money, guys, you just want to chill here for like 10 more minutes. Go make yourself a drink, something to eat, whatever you want to do. Let a good few minutes pass just to increase that payout. Now I did spend around 30 minutes in this mission, so I know I'm going to get maximum payout. So there we go. So we're handing in Etta Doyle, and we're gonna see how much we get. So let's get it. Boom, $423, 44 gold nuggets, 1,312 XP. That's amazing. Next up, you want to, if you obviously new players, you want to go for the gold. I would recommend doing featured series, as this week it is on double money, double gold, and elimination series is the best one. It is on triple money, triple gold. So you're gonna need that gold, guys, for you new players, as you are gonna need gold for all of the roles: moonshine, trader, bounty hunter, naturalist role. When it comes to new players, guys, your main aim is to get all of those roles first, and you'll be rich before you know it. But especially this week, if you have these roles, you new players, you're going to get super rich just this week, guys. Next up, Telegram missions, guys. Go to Call to Arms. Call to Arms is paying out double money, double XP. It's 10 rounds. It is ridiculous how much money and XP you get for doing these. You can rank up so fast being a new player, and the money is insane. So you could do all of these things I've showed you in this video, guys, all week long. Well, apparently it's going to last for about 4 weeks. So all you new players, you're going to get super rich if you follow this guide. Thanks for watching. You know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that crap stuff. I'll see you guys next time.